Thank you, Director Han, for joining our program. I know the loan project with Huzhou Bank is the new development bank's first non-sovereign loan project from China. So what are the distinctive features of this loan project?
First and foremost, it demonstrates NDB's strong commitment to supporting sustainable development, its member countries in a non-sovereign perspective. In other words, support to corporate sector and the financial institutions through mobilization of private capital. The loan will finance projects, infrastructure projects in such sectors as clean energy and energy efficiency, transportation and logistics, and water and sanitation, in alignment with both the priorities of NDB and the strategic goal for sustainable development and carbon neutrality in China. Second, the loan is channeled through Bank of Huzhou, as you mentioned it, as a financial intermediary to fund multiple projects, taking advantage of its local client resource and green finance expertise to expand development impact with a broader scope of beneficiaries. Third, the loan is denominated in the Chinese currency, RMB, representing NDB's continued endeavor to promote local currency financing to its member countries to help mitigate their exchange rate risk in the international development finance.
And what had led to the initial choice of partnering with Huzhou Bank? Could you elaborate on the cooperation mechanism established with Huzhou Bank?
As we know, the city of Huzhou is a national green finance reform and innovation pilot zone in China. Bank of Huzhou is strategically positioned in green finance. It is also the first city commercial bank to establish a green finance system and set green credit evaluation standards. Bank of Huzhou values the additionalities of NDB loan and is willing to work with NDB to increase its international exposure and to further improve its ESG standards and implementation. NDB's loan has already established a set of criteria for Bank of Huzhou to select projects in contributing to local sustainable development. NDB's loan will also bring expertise in ESG practices through capacity building to Bank of Huzhou. Moreover, Bank of Huzhou has already been invited to NDB's annual meetings in the past 2 years to share its experiences with peers from other NDB member countries. It's our role to originate projects from the private sector, including financial institutions and banks. So it's rather a case or a story that we met in the market. So we were both looking for each other.
Are there any further collaboration plans with China?
As of October 2024, NDB approved 24 infrastructure and sustainable development projects in China, totaling $8.48 billion, including both sovereign and non-sovereign. These projects are closely allied with China's specific needs and its national development agenda. NDB has always adhered to the demand-driven principle, and NDB is strongly committed to supporting development strategies of its member countries, including China. Looking ahead, NDB is focusing on strengthening local currency financing. NDB supports cooperation with Chinese companies operating in other member countries of the bank, including use of RMB as a low currency outside China. NDB also has plans to support member countries' access to China's financial markets in RMB.